I emphasize about the proximity control a lot. That is walking teacher theory. And walking teacher theory, this is, my theory, walking teacher. I always emphasize teachers must stand up inside the classroom while they have their students around. Teachers do not sit down at their desk regardless of whatever reasons or rationales they have when they have students in the classroom. Teacher's desk is not for their sitting down and working while they have students and giving independent work and sit work to the students and spare time and finish some paperwork or grading or something. We understand that teachers are very busy. However, if a teacher, I call it a sitting teacher. If a teacher loves to sit down at their desk or they have lots of reasons to sit down, you have to pay with the student disruptive off-task behaviors. Okay, so you may ask me, how can teachers stand up for 7 hours? You have a moment to sit down, you have a planning time, right? And then your students go to extracurricular classes and you have a lunch time. However, it is good for your health as well. You walk around. So just a simple logic is this. Sitting teachers will have walking children. Walking teachers will have a sitting student. Does it make sense? So again, walking teacher has a sitting children, sitting students. However, sitting teacher will have a walking, wandering children. These are proximity control. Physically, adults are around, pretty much children stays because they feel comfortable. They feel comfortable when adults are around. They are adults, they are direct adults. So at home, the parents and or caregivers, and at school, it's their teachers. So think about that when they come home and then parents are not home and they feel uneasy, right? And of course, they may have a great, babysitters and nannies. Still, you cannot compare those social emotional feelings, from these, nanny and babysitter and parents. So in school, teacher walks around, check on children, students, and then they are emotionally, mentally feel safe and secure in the classroom. And then they stay in their seat. And then walking teachers are not they're gonna walk to the, while watching the windows or just, ceilings. When they walk around, pretty much their eyes are on children, individual children, especially those troublemakers and students behind, academically behind, and teachers will help and check if they are on task and if they have any difficulties. So this is, what we say, walking teacher. Pretty much proactively, they could, help those, struggling children and provide attention. And children usually sit down and then they can stay on, task. And however, usually teachers sit and stay there, and then they hear some, off task and disruptive or talking, and then they pretty much just heads up, and their response is not nice. Not pleasant because they got frustrated. They are busy with their desk work and something, sit work themselves. And then they expect their students are quiet and they focus on their work, but, it's really like out of their expectation. That's why, teachers do that, and then obviously, they're gonna have a frustrating student. They got frustrated by work, and then pretty much the teacher's attention is off, and then they will stand up and just wander around the classroom. And sometimes, some teachers may not even notice their children to walk out of the classroom. So that's, really, you have to watch your, students.